Hey everybody, it's been a while since I did one of these. So I was just thinking on my morning walk today. One of the things that I think would help a lot of us, especially in trying to uh, be better activists, better organizers, is doing what you can for your mind, body, and spirit. Uh, One of the things I think is best is sometimes you got to take a social media break. And I'm saying this to myself too, because some of these social media sites can be a cesspool for negativity. Um, but also, and I mean this with grace and love to everybody, um, try to move your body if you can in ways that you can. And I say if you can, because some of my fellow people who are disabled or differently abled, they can only do so much, right? Which is completely fine. They can only do what they can do. But those of us who are more typically abled, uh, if we can do just a little bit more, even if it's just around the house, try to get more steps in, try to do what you can for your body because, yes, you're doing it for yourself. Yes, you're doing it for your family. But also, when you start to look at what's going on with your community and focusing on organizing, you're now transferring that to what can you do for the people? Because ultimately, it's very hard to organize from a hospital room. It's very hard to organize from a gurney because when you're not uh, your full self, the best version of yourself, you're not giving the best version to yourself. You're not giving the best version to your family. You're not giving the best version to your community. And I'm saying all this as almost kind of like like a mental diary because this is also for myself. And I'm walking around this lake here, and it's very beautiful, right? It's a beautiful part of the city, despite what a lot of what this city is doing, especially in regards to the homeless population. Prices are soaring, inflation is rising. I was just listening to a podcast with Professor Richard Wolff and Professor Michael Hudson, especially about how the world itself is experiencing, in large part, a deflation, but we're experiencing an inflation here in the United States. And in order to combat that, we have to destroy the system. But you can't destroy the system if you're not giving yourself the opportunity to be the best version of yourself. You're also providing to be a good example for people so that they also do the same thing. Again, am I doing this for myself? You bet your ass I am. But I'm also not just doing it for myself. It's a twofold purpose, really a threefold purpose. It's to do it for your family too. And the thing is, it's like your family, the community, that's what matters. Because even after I'm gone, I want what I do to stick. I want what I do to live past me, to live long after I'm gone. And so to ensure that it happens, I'm going to try to be around as long as possible to ensure that it happens. And so, you know, I know it's difficult for a lot of us with working and time and spending time with family and dealing with issues that come to you day by day. But do what you can when you think of it. And also, take care of your mind, right? I know we doom scroll all the time. We get into arguments and fights. with people on social media or family members for that matter. But truth be told, try to protect your peace in any way you possibly can. Try to do what you can as far as centering yourself in your mind and heart so that you're not having this war within yourself. And by war, I mean constantly dealing with depressive episodes. Now, of course, this is no cure for any, mental health issues that we may have. Of course, we need a nationalized healthcare system that includes mental health. But try to mitigate the effects of capitalism whatever you can by not just doing mutual aid for others, but doing mutual aid for yourself. Taking care of your mind and body is self-mutual aid. That's what it is. You have to remember that you are also part of the community you're trying to help build. Do you have solidarity with yourself? It's not the easiest thing because the system makes it hard. Because the system wants you to die physically, mentally, and spiritually if you try to do things for yourself and the community. The only time that this system wants you to continue to live is in service to the parasite class. Then they want you to be healthier, but only in service to them. So do what you can in service to your community, serve the people, and the people includes yourself, and be good to yourself. And kindness to yourself is paramount because we beat ourselves up. This world beats us up enough. I think it's important that we treat ourselves with kindness, treat each other with kindness. Part of this means being assertive with ourselves when it comes to making sure that physically we're good. Sorry, guys, got some noise here. Uh, but yeah, um, just keep being the best version of yourself. Like I always say, leave the world better than you found it. Because once you do that, if many people do that, the world will be better. And it won't just be better just for individuals. It'll be better for the entire community, the entire world. So thank you guys for tuning into this. I know I spoke for a while, but I think it's important that we try to be as loving as we can to ourselves and our community. And self-love and community love are what's going to change this world and make it into a much better place. Have a great day.